Hello, everybody. How are you? I am doing kind of an impromptu Watch Me Wednesday today because I wasn't actually planning on doing one today. So I hope you can join me. I'm just going to do kind of check-in. I have a couple things that I wanted to inform you of all. If you wanted to know, there's a few things that I have going on that I think you might be interested in. I've posted about them, but I thought I'd take the time today to kind of explain them a little bit to you. So welcome in, say hi, where are you from? Love to see you, glad, welcome in. Again, I usually schedule my Watch Me Wednesdays and I put a post up about it, but today I didn't. I had a lot going on this week and I just didn't get around to it. So anyway, a couple of things that I wanted to tell you about. One of the things that I think is kind of cool, a lot of you know, hi Gail, how are you? A lot of you know that I am a partner with Quiltster, and if you've never heard of Quiltster, it's a program or it's online. Hi Betsy, hi Lynn, hi Judy. It's an online program that you can use to color your quilts. It's not like Electric Quilt where you actually design your quilts. Quiltster is a quilt coloring program. And they have lots of designers in there. It was designed and put up by Judy Niemeyer, QuiltWorks. Her son actually created the software. And it's really very cool. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Deb. So anyway, I'm one of the designers whose patterns are in Quiltster. So this month, from March 7th, actually, let me put the graphic up so you can see the graphic. Hang on. So here we're having a challenge from March 2nd through March 20th. So I'm going to put it over here to the side so you can see. We're having a challenge on Quiltster. And the quilt that you see in the challenge there is my Cactus and Blooms quilt, which is an online class that I have. Some of you, I believe, have taken it and have enjoyed it. And I'm in the middle of editing another online class. So, and I can't wait to get that one out because that one is a fabulous class. And I think you're all going to really like that. But anyway, this particular challenge is on my Cactus and Blooms quilt. And we've partnered together, Quiltster and I, and what we're wanting out of the challenge is for you to go onto their software and create your own Cactus and Blooms using either your fabric stash, because you can upload your fabric stash to their program, or any of the countless manufacturers' fabric stashes in there. And actually my fabrics are in there too. So Island Batiks in there, like K Facets in there, Robert Kaufman Fabrics, Free Spirit, you name it, they're there, Moda, etc. So you have a library of fabrics to choose from, and basically it doesn't take a whole lot of time to create the quilts. And I'm going to show you a few examples of entries that we've gotten so far. But if you enter the contest between March 7th and March 20th, and I believe we're giving you can enter 3 times, so you can do 3 colorways of the quilt. There's going to be 2 winners chosen, and the winners are one of the winners will get a subscription to Quiltster and win the my online class, Cactus and Blooms, which is a $95 value, so you'll get that free. So you have the class and you can learn how to make it through the class. And the other winner will get a subscription to Quiltster and a bundle of patterns from me. So you have a couple chances to win some really cool prizes. which I think are wonderful. So I want to show you actually a couple of the entries that have been posted already, so you can see, and I don't know what exact order they're in here, so I'm going to show you. So this one here, isn't that pretty? So it's a little dark version of my Cactus and Blooms, and I really, really like this one. It's black with those hot colors and some pink in it, but it just speaks to me. I just love that. So I don't remember who entered that, but you can see the entries in the Quiltster gallery. So that's one of the entries. Here's another one. This one was made by somebody who is, did it for the Ukraine, because these are the Ukrainian flag, the colors. You lose a little bit of the design of the fabric in there. She used a sunflower fabric as the background, and then chose solid yellows and blues for the Cactus and Blooms pieced parts. So that's another entry. Let's see what this one is here. Oh, this one is another one. It's like in those hot colors with the dark background, which is awfully beautiful as well. A little hint of green in there. I love it. And actually, this one, they used some of my fabrics in here. So I really, really love that they used some of my fabrics in here. By the way, Quiltster, once you mock these up too, Quiltster will give you the yardage amounts that you need to create the quilt. So if you're putting in fabrics from your stash, you will be able to know whether or not you have enough of those fabrics. And if, say, you're just putting in new fabrics, like from one of the manufacturers, like say you're doing K-Facet, and you just don't know how much you're going to need, when you start plopping them in the spots you want on the quilt, and once you complete your colorway, Quiltster will tell you how much yardage of each of those you'll need to create the quilt. So that's really fun. So that's another colorway. Let's see this one here. Oh, this is one I did. I mocked up a colorway. Of course, I'm not in the contest, but this one I used my Opposites Attract fabric, the black and the whites, and then I just used solid Island Batiks. Well, solid, just tone-on-tone Island Batiks in the Cactus and Bloom pieces there. So that one was one that I quickly did up, and I actually did this, maybe took me 5 minutes to do. So that was really cool. And then this one here is one from Deborah Breckenridge, who is part of Quiltster, so she wanted to mock up one too, but she's not in the contest either, so don't worry, she's not entered to for the competition either. But I think that's really pretty, and I love the orange in there. The orange and the purple go really great together. So anyway, so those are a couple versions of what has been submitted, and then two that have not. We just started the contest, I think, today is the 8th, no, today is the 9th. So the contest started on Monday. Deborah had a live Monday showing what Quiltster was, and I think I shared it on my page, so you can go ahead and you can go watch that. Hey, Deb from Quiltster's here. So Deb, if you want to chime in at any time and talk about the challenge, that would be awesome. So if you guys are looking at your comments, Deb is here, so she is part of Quiltster, and she is helping to run the challenge. And I think she may have some great information to offer. So if you have some questions, pop them up there, and I can get you up on screen here, and we can get Deb to answer any of those if you like. So let's see what we've got here. So let's see. What is Amy saying? Amy says, what a great day. Enjoy you so much. Hoping you do a class at Stitch in Heaven as the one I'm going to when, oh, cancel. Yeah, I'm not ready for a cruise yet. I actually am going to be doing one, Amy. We have one in the works. She doesn't have it on the website yet, but one for next summer, 2023. So stay tuned. I can't tell you which one it is yet, but yeah, it's going to happen. Oh, and by the way, speaking of, so say you mock up my cactus and bloom quilt, and say you don't win the one of the prizes, or you don't win the class. You can still purchase the class outright, or you can also go on a cruise with me in the end of, I think it's the end of November, with Stitch in Heaven. I'm teaching this on the cruise too. So if you do your colorway and you want to make it, you can bring your yardage and you can make it with me on the cruise too. So Deb is saying here, Deb's saying, it's super fun, please join. We did revise the rules. You can enter 3 projects now. So I think I had mentioned that quickly, but yeah, you can definitely enter 3 projects. So make 3 different colorways and see what you like. And you have a couple weeks to do it, but like I said, it only takes about 5 minutes to do, which is really cool. And then literally to change something out, it's like a click of the mouse. So it's not that bad. So let's see, Amy's got something. Let's see, Amy says, I'll watch for a class. Hope Quilt Inspector #1. They are doing great. Thank you, Amy. Let's see, who else is here? Armida. Gracias. Oh, hi, from Sonora, Mexico. Hi, Armida. I wish I speak Spanish. I hope you can understand me, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're watching. Let's see. Does anybody have any questions for Deb? I'm going to scroll back here and look to see if there's any questions on it. If not, maybe, Deb, can you do me a favor? Can you type in the website URL for Quiltster so that they can head over there, or maybe to the blog post that explains the contest, so that people can see that, and then they can head over there, read all the rules, and there's really not a whole lot of rules. Basically, make your colorway, or 3, on Quiltster. So those are some of the rules. But here, I'm going to put it up on the screen. Deb just typed it in. Awesome. So there's the blog post. So if anybody wants to take a screenshot of this, I'll maybe make it bigger. So you could take a screenshot of that if you want. But that's their blog post about the March challenge. And you can go ahead and read about it there. So right there, that's the URL that you need. So just type that into your browser and it'll take you right to the blog post with all the rules. And there are links in the blog post to the various things, like to my class, to Quiltster, etc. So you'll be able to access easily. There are hot links there. I will also, once we're done with the video, I'll put links here in the video to the blog so that you can see that. But that's basically it as far as those rules and everything. I'm so glad, Deb, you hopped on, because this was such an impromptu Watch Me Wednesday today. Like I had said, I apologize for not being super prepared. I had a few things that were going on earlier this week that totally distracted me, and I didn't really have a good amount of time to get prepped for it. So, but I wanted to show you also a couple things too that I've been working on. So one of the things, and you've probably seen me posting about, I've been doing cross stitch at night because I love cross stitch. So I don't know how many of you do cross stitch, but this is one of the things that I'm working on, and I've been doing it kind of as a stitch along with my friend Lisa. and she actually just finished hers up 2 nights ago. I've got this much more to do. I got about a quarter left. So I'm stitching along and getting it done. My husband and I are watching movies, and so we're at nighttime. I sit down. It's my time to sit and watch a little TV with him. So this is what I'm doing at night. Isn't that cute though? So that's from, I got it the pattern off of Etsy, and the pattern is from Vivster, Vivsters. So if you're interested in that, and I'm almost done. This will get framed and it'll get hung up in my studio. Now, the other thing, when I'm done with this, I will start another one. And my friend Lisa sent me the Q-snap. I was using a regular embroidery hoop for it. Sorry, these are little magnetic things to hold the Aida cloth out of the way. So I've been using those, and then they're magnetic, so it's been holding my needle too, which is nice. Then my needle doesn't go anywhere. But I don't know how many of you like to do like handwork or English paper piecing or anything like that. But when I'm sitting down just watching TV, I like to do something, whether it's binding or cross stitch or English paper piecing, something. I have to have something going in my hands. So that's what I've been kind of doing. Also, another thing that I wanted to say is I'm going to be putting up a poll this week sometime on my Canton Village Quiltworks Facebook page, because I want to know from you some of the things that you might want to see from me in the future. There are a few things that I have in the works that I think are great ideas, but you might have something better. I'm going to give some options, and then there'll be an option where you can write in and see if there's something that you might like, and maybe other people might like the same thing. So I would really like some feedback, because for me as a quilter and designer, I want to make sure that I am doing things that you like to see as well. So let's see. Oh, Betsy said here, I did a mock-up on Quiltster when I took your Cactus and Bloom class using your fabric. So Betsy's done a mock-up, which is awesome. So Betsy, if you want to still enter the contest, you can still, if you're not a member of Quiltster anymore, you can still win, and you can do another mock-up and you can enter. But that'd be cool if you, I don't know if you can post your mock-up in the comments here, but that would be cool. So cool. Betsy did a mock-up in Quiltster while taking my online class. And I actually talk about it in my online class too, doing your mock-up in Quiltster. So that's pretty cool. Thanks, Betsy. And Lisa's here. Lisa, I was just talking about you. She says, happy Wednesday. So that's my friend Lisa, who gave me the Q-snap and who also finished hers. She has got fast little hands. Let me just tell you, she's already on to her next cross-stitch project. So, yeah. So Lisa's a little bit faster than me, but that's okay. I am just enjoying the ride. So, one of the things that I want to talk about coming up that I would like to do is I would also like to do another Watch Me Wednesday, but I want to do, a lot of you are now, who have purchased my Carnival Nights pattern, are now starting to put it together. And I am starting to showcase some of those stars that you're making. So these are the stars, and I know all of you have seen them a lot, but what I am considering doing is showing you all on just a little tutorial how to get when you're joining the blocks together, how to get the perfect points. Like, where am I here? How to get your perfect points here, how to get the seams to match, etc. So I have a few little tips and tricks for that. So that is something that I'm thinking of doing possibly next week. And I may or may not, Lisa says, it's not a race. I know, Lisa, it's not a race. But you are speedy. I know it's not a race, but you are speedy, and that's okay. And I'm okay with not being speedy. But yeah, it's a journey. We need to enjoy the journey. They're just like in quilting. I'm one of those people who likes to take my time and, just enjoy the process. So, and that includes cross stitch. So I'd be curious to know how many of you out there like cross stitch too. So anyway, but that's my little Watch Me Wednesday for today. No tutorial, just kind of fun, just kind of catch up, just showing you what we've got as far as a challenge. I hope you all enter the challenge because I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I really, really want to see some of your quilt mock-ups of my cactus and blooms, because I know that you are all so creative, and I would just love to see how you envision that quilt to be. So hop on over to Quiltster's blog and take a look and mock one up, or 2 or 3, because you have 3 tries now to enter that contest, and you have till March 20th. So I hope that you will enter. So go to quiltster.com and read the blog post about it so we can see what your creation will be. In the meantime, like I said, be on the lookout for a poll in my on my Facebook page, and please answer the poll, because I would really like to see what you think would be good for me to have on a Watch Me Wednesday, or just coming up in general. Let's see. Carrie says she loves cross stitch. Carrie loves cross stitch. I love your little avatar there. That's cute. She loves cross stitch. And Kathleen says, whoops, why is it so big? Why are you so big? There we go. I bought a few Vivster's cross stitch projects. Need something for summer in seats in Connecticut. No machine. You don't have a machine in the summer, Kathleen? How is that? We need to fix that. You need to get a small sewing machine for the summer, I think. What do you think? I think thumbs up, right? But cross stitch is a good replacement. So cool. All right, everybody. Well, if that's it, I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm glad you were able to pop in and join me. I hope you have a fabulous Wednesday, and I plan on seeing you next week. If I don't, I will let you know. And the only reason I say if I'm not going to be here next Wednesday, we have some friends coming in from out of town, and we're not sure if we're be getting together with them on Wednesday, and that may hinder my Watch Me Wednesday. So we do have some friends coming in. If I don't do Watch Me Wednesday, I will let you know for sure. So stay tuned. Otherwise, I will see you next week. So have a great Wednesday. Go get some quilting or cross stitch or knitting or whatever you're working on. Go get it done. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.